What's up, guys? Today we are going to do a deck tech Elemental Priest. Someone I know, Charles Nasser, he sent me this deck list and he asked me to playtest it or make changes, for the ladder, what I thought would work. And so this video will be totally geared upon this deck list that you see right now on your screen. And before we play with it, we'll make some small tweaks based on what we think. But now you have this set standard list that we're looking at. And what I'll do is I'll take a screenshot of it, and then we'll just change it right now. We'll change a few of the cards, and then we'll play a few games, and we'll see how the changed cards work as opposed to whatever cards are originally in this list. And yeah, we'll see. So we're going to do a little, or quite a bit of analysis in this deck, right? And if you want to see these deck lists, of course, follow me on Twitter. Alright. But give me a moment, let me just take a picture of this deck list and then we'll get cracking. So, save this screenshots. Save to disk, okay. Let's save this on the desktop. Stone. Okay, Elemental Priest. Okay, cool. And then let me I'll import the list when we get into the game. So let's look at the deck. Right. So it's got, this is an elemental based deck, which I think is cool. I think it's a tribe that is not touched enough with the priest archetype or class. So he's got 2 Oracles, 2 Clerics, 2 Potion of Manas, 2 Power Shields, 2 Radiant Elementals, 2 Shadow Visions. Well, first of all, Elemental lists are probably very mid-rangey, okay? So it's important to be able to get on the board early in the beginning and fight for board control. At the same time, you want some kind of removal, and we'll talk about that in a bit. So you see the list here. Crystalline Oracle to me is not a great one-drop. I actually prefer Firefly because of the body, especially against decks like Pirate Warrior and Aggro Druid. The 1/2 body is going to give you much more value than the 1/1 body, even though you're getting a card in hand. Because the card in hand does not help you. It's not going to solve you, or it's not going to help you win. So Crystalline Oracle is really not a anti-aggro card, it's an anti-control card. So that said, in Mulligans, it's a fine card, so we're going to play it. In Mulligans, we're going to throw that card back, because we want that to be like our activator for Blaze Caller or Servant of Kalamos later in the game, but it's not going to be a very powerful one-drop. But we will keep it anyway. Like I said, if you want a more proactive game plan, Firefly is probably good, right? But Crystalline Oracle is fine. Cleric is fine. Yeah, I think especially in this type of meta, there's not really a lot of one-drops that are going to kill this thing, right? And instead, this thing has a lot of value, and playing it on turn 1 has become a lot better in this meta than it was in the past, right? So, of course, Cleric stays. Potion of Manas, he's playing 2. I like 2. I think on the ladder, and we're talking about the ladder. If this was for Conquest or something, then you just, you would tweak this list to the meta that you expect, right? Anyway, so Potion of Manas, it's the ladder. I think running 2 is important. 2 Power Word Shield, that goes without saying. 2 Radiant Elemental, it's an Elemental, makes all your spells cheaper. This card's good, you run 2. 2 Visions, get a Ungoro pack, you get the removal you're looking for, I think you run 2. 1 Shadow Word Pain, that's fine. 1 Glimmerroot, 1 Cabal Talon Priest, 1 Death, 2 Tar Creeper. Personally, I feel that Cabal Talon Priest is just a lot stronger than Curious Glimmerroot on the ladder, so I'm going to just run 2 Cabal Talon Priests. And my reasoning here is, if you stick a Radiant Elemental or a Northshire Cleric or a Crystalline Oracle on the board and you untap on turn 3, Cabal Talon Priest is going to give you much more value out of those cards, okay? Because 3 for 3/4 is already strong stats at 3. but +3 health is much more valuable than another card in the matchups where you need board control. You need this, and mid-range decks, they need that. They need to be able to survive the early game. So I think that's pretty important. We'll go with double Talon Priest, Death, double Tar Creeper. Those are all fine. Fire Plume Phoenix. For me, I think running between 4 to, I would say 4 drops is ideal. So he's got 2 Fire Plume Phoenix, 2 Tolver Stone Shapers. I think that's okay. We'll be okay with that. At least that's great because we need a late game body. Harrison, I think, is weak on ladder. Drawing cards is good, but I think he's better off with Gluttonous Ooze. So I'm going to play Gluttonous Ooze. I think it's just a stronger card. Because I think gaining life versus Pirate Warrior on an Arcanite Reaper or whatever weapon versus drawing cards is much more important. And you can play it earlier. I think it's important. Against every other matchup, like drawing the card is not even that big of a deal. Like killing a Medivh's weapon, it's not even that big of a deal. Or I mean, it's big. Just to destroy the weapon is important. Drawing the card is a bonus. But yeah, I don't find that strong. So we'll play Curious or Gluttonous Ooze instead. Lyra. Now let's just check how many spells do we have. We got 2 Madness, 2 Shields, 2 Visions, a Pain, a Death, a Mind Control, and a Dragonfire Potion. Let's play it. Servant of Calamos. If you're going to play Elementals, you might as well play the best Elemental. One of the best Elemental cards, right? So we'll play 2 of those. Dragonfire Potion, I think this is a great card. And I understand why players want to play this. Because, it's your trump removal. If shit gets out of hand, you can clear the board. But if you're playing mid-range, this defeats the purpose. This will kill everything on your side of the board. It's going to kill everything. So for me, I feel that's weak. I think it's better off playing Holy Nova. So I'm going to put in Holy Nova, but of course, remember, this could have been Dragonfire Potion. And we're just going to test to see how either one works. Blaze Collar could be a little slow, but because our curve is pretty low, it's pretty small, I want something like that. So we're going to run 1. Mind Control. I don't know, what do I feel about Mind Control? It's a decent card. And you know what? Like, one of the things too is we don't really have a lot of late game. Fuck it, we'll get rid of Mind Control. If I'm trying to control decks, I'm saving Shadow Visions for Ungoro packs. Let's get rid of Mind Control. Let's grab something better versus aggro, because I think that's really where. Okay, let's try. Let's just run 1 Priest of the Feast. How does that look? See, I want another Pain, but I don't know if I can fit another Shadow Word Pain in here. I like the Blaze Collar. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Oh, well, you know what? Maybe we can remove the Fire from Phoenix. Because we have a lot of 4 drops. It's kind of a lot. Dealing the 2 damage, is that as good as the 3/5? Let's move one of these bodies and let's add another Pain. This is not necessary, right? This is not great, but we'll see. So, alright, let's try that out. This is what I want to run for the list. Let's take it into the ranked ladder. Okay, let me try to get that list into the game. Add media source. Okay. Browse this PC. What the heck is going on? Okay, let's push this out for a minute. Okay, so assuming it's aggro druid, you know, we kind of want Radiant, Elemental, kind of want Potion of Madness. Like Crystalline Oracle is not going to be that strong because I know he's going to be able to kill it on his second turn. So I'm gonna throw it back. Cleric, Potion, Power, Shield, Radiant, Elemental, Shadow Word, Ping. Those are the cards we want. This is much better. So. Image, there we go. Sorry, I'm trying to add that other list to the side, but I guess we'll come back to it. All right. So next turn we likely, well, we'll be able to play elementals anyway. So we're just gonna play on curve. Looks like maybe he's playing Jade Druid, right? Because he hasn't done anything. Yes, it's possible he's playing Jade Druid and he has a really horrible hand. So we're going to lay the taunt out now. Actually, do we just skip up and just drop Tolvir? No, let's play on curve. We'll just play on curve. Okay, so ooh, some kind of rampant druid. So he's ramping up to something crazy. This is kind of weak, right? So cool, take that, I guess. It's gonna be aggressive. Fuck it. Take Glacial Shard. It's going to give us breathing room. Okay, there we go. So now you got the deck list there. Let's put that right on top of that. Okay, so you can see both deck lists there. All right. Okay, that sucks a bit. Fuck these up a bit, right? Like another Drake here. I don't know. Okay. So obviously he doesn't have the second Drake because he would have played it there. I can't wait for him to build around this. So I'm going to go ahead and kill this. Okay, fuck it. Let's just build. Let's force some swipes out. So. It's fine. Oh fuck, Dark Oracle. Ooh, that's rough. Oh, damn it, dude. I went for another Shadow Visions because Shadow Word Pain and Potion of Madness are both situational cards right now. I don't know if I want either. So 3, 6, 7, 8. Take the pack. Let's hope you don't have a swipe. Did I miss lethal? Did I have a chance at lethal there? I don't think I did. Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna fucking power shield. Okay, it's a card. Let's see what we can get. Oh gosh. It's a bit. He's low. We're getting close. That's an interesting attack. That's dangerous for him. That's... So he's playing Cthulhu? Is he playing Cthulhu? It's interesting. Certainly interesting. Alright, cool. So I think we got lethal. Oh, no. Maybe we don't have lethal. Let's do this. Alright. Get these out. Cool. That's pretty strong. I'm pretty sure he died here. I don't, unless he's playing naturalized. So, it's pretty well. I mean, I guess playing at 5 or at the floor, right? Rank 5. This is where you find the worst decks, right? So really can't really take a lot from this particular game because his list is very not or very untuned. So we played the Cabal Talon Priest, and I believe that the Cabal Talon Priest in this particular situations is better than Curious Glimmer, simply because my opponent, I didn't know what he was playing, but then I got a lot of value out of the additional 4 health. It kept some of my minions alive, and they were able to trade with his mid-range minions and keep pressure. So, yeah, nice. There's one win. It's hard to really take anything away from that, though, because, you know, at the floor here at the end of rank 5, I guess people are just testing like us. They're just testing whatever. So, but whatever, we won, so that worked well. Oh, look, we have that priest quest thing today. So, remember, if you like the deck list, follow me on Twitter. Or, catch the videos on YouTube. Alright, Mage. One card that he was thinking about playing was Binding Heal, and I think that's a great card. We want to get an early start here, and against Mage, we're okay with Crystalline Oracle. We're okay with any of those 1 to 2 drops, so we'll mulligan hard for those. This is kind of bad, but it is what it is. Okay, so we got Crystalline Oracle. Let's play it. Let's buff it. I'm going to attack him. And the reason why I'm going to attack is twofold. If he Frostbolts this is going to die even if it had 3 health. So I want to limit the effect of his Frostbolt, and while at the same time also causing some damage to him. Like, the only way he will kill this is if he does a spell and then attacks it and whatever. I'm okay with that. That means it got 2 damage through. So, we're okay. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, let's do that. I could do 2 things here. I could play the Cleric as well, but if I play the Cleric, that would make this board very, very weak to a Frostbolt play. He would get Frostbolt and kill the Cleric, giving me no value, and my deck already is lacking draw. So, yep, don't want to do that. So here he's throwing some shit out here, getting some spells, getting a big guy, which is cool, and this is smart, because he realizes, like, okay, like, typically the priest would have to use Pyro or something to kill it, but he doesn't know that we're playing Elemental Priest. We got this guy, so got a lot of value there. And I'm liking this card, Fireplume Phoenix. Certainly, definitely play 2 of these. Don't get rid of that guy. The card's good. Okay, Double Secrets. It's very believable that he is playing Mirror Entity. So let's check. Okay, it's not Mirror Entity. Let's check to see if it's Ice Barrier. It's not Ice Barrier. Cool, so we'll put some shit on the board. It is likely to be Counterspell. Oh, there's 2. One is Ice Block. One is Counterspell. The good thing here, though, is at least we can develop our board a bit. Alright, so we're going to do that. Okay, Blaze Caller, that's a turn 7 play, and turn 7 is next turn. We'll do that. Okay, cool. Since we have multiple options here, we're going to do this. Make this decision. We're going to slow play the Blaze Caller. Like, I know playing the Blaze Caller seems nice there, and the reason too is that if we don't play it on turn 7 now, our turn 8 kind of play is kind of awkward. But, yeah, I prefer to save it for better value, and right here, this is good value, so I'm going to kill that. Fuck it, we don't even need that. We're going to just go to the face. Spellbender, cool. Let's get him low. So that other one is Ice Block. Now we know it's not Counterspell. Or Mana Bind, or whatever that funny card is. And this is dangerous for him. Now he's drawing. Now he's really searching because he can't kill this Blaze Caller. We're going to get him low. He's probably going to have to kill this. Oh, what? Can he? Oh, yeah, he can't. Cool. Okay, so I'm just going to remove this with small removal. And we'll heal up the Blaze Caller. Because now, even if he uses Flame Strike, he'll only be able to get rid of one of these big drops. So, and we split them in between the middle of this Plume Phoenix. Okay, well, that's, in that case, yes, he can remove both of them. So, fuck, that sucked. Okay, what spells do we have left? We have an Angoro Pact, a Shadow Word Pain, a Shadow Visions, Power Shield, and a Potion of Madness. So I think we got a pretty good chance of getting an Angoro Pack. So yeah, we'll do that. We got a pack. We know it's not Counterspell. Legendary. That was incredible. What did we get? Okay, Tarantis, Volatile Elemental. Got some cool cards. Let's play them out. Why not? We need a pressure, right? Because I don't know what he's playing, but assuming he's playing Freeze Mage or Burn Mage, we need to push the issue on him. So. Hey, that's a strong card. Now, we're going to drop Tarantis here. Oh, gosh. Okay, I am almost positive this... Okay, let's just do this. Just in case. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Okay. So playing a Tarantis is good, but I just have to make sure that's not Mirror Entity, because Mirror Entity just ends the game for me. Ah, fuck, I think we lost. I gotta make this play. Because if I played Torontis, he would have one turn to untap with it. Could have been problematic. That's cool. That's cool. So 4 damage. Fuck it. We'll take 4. Okay, that has got to be like. He already used 1 fireball, so. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Slow plays first. Okay, well, can't even buff that. What am I doing? Oh, wow. Ah, fuck, I don't like this. 6, 7, fireballs, 13. This is 14. I gotta kill stuff on the board. I can't, like. So it's probably ice block, right? So, ice barrier and ice block. So. Okay, he got something from Glyph. Oof. Don't like this guy. He's getting me low, man. He's getting me low. I gotta use heals. Oh. Oh, okay. Maybe I don't have to use heals. Matter of fact, I'm sure we don't have to use heals. Oh, gosh. Oh, is that the way the mechanic works? Ice barrier doesn't come up? Oh, gosh, that's weak. But it's okay. We're in good shape here. Yeah, we're in very good shape, so. Oh, fuck. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, well, he died. It is amazing that he has not died yet. That's crazy. But he has no more cards in hand, so he's pretty much dead. And this will secure lethal, right? So let's do that. That's interesting. I guess the one thing that maybe I don't really like about the deck lists are that the games do kind of take some time, right? But that was cool. I mean, we got Tyrantus from the Ungoro pack. That was wild. That was wild. So against aggro, you just fight for the board as soon as you can. Against control, you kind of just be aggressive where you can without overcommitting because your creatures are statted well. You can force removal out. Alright, so we can get rid of these two cards. Like, yeah, I know the Ooze is good, but I'm not going to hold on to that card in my hand. It's going to be dead for 7 or 8 turns at the very least. So let's just try to pull into it later, right? That should be obvious. Never hold a card that you can't play in the first 4 turns, okay? First 3 turns in a lot of situations. So we'll play the Oracle. Yeah, do we play the Oracle? Like, do we play the Oracle? Yeah, we can play the Oracle versus Mage. I mean, we can play the Oracle versus anything. At least it gets on the board. Okay, understandable. So here is where I was talking about how Cabal Talon Priest becomes a pretty good card. It kind of just makes your earlier game drops just stronger. Like now this card's not going to die to any trades. Now he's feeling the pressure, so that's good, right? So we had nothing better to do that turn, and now we're going to just draw some cards. Draw a card. It's cool. So now this next turn, because I want to play my Servant on the turn 5, I will play the Radiant Elemental on the board. And there's a good chance that he doesn't remove it because he just used that Frostbolt. So, and also I will play it here. This might have been a mistake. Yeah, no, that's fine. Let's check to see. Ugh. I don't want to do this, but I have to. Because this could be Mirror Entity, and that kind of fucking upsets me, but okay, so it's not Mirror Entity. Fuck it, we're good. Servant of Callus is good. But we're going to save the Priest for way later in the game. And continue to buff or heal our Priest up. Or our Servant up. Oh, nice. We can do that. Even if you only get 1 card off Cleric, that's good. Okay, turn 7 is where Blaze Caller comes out. How bad is it if I play this Tar Creeper into a Flame Strike? Is it really that bad? Now, versus pulling my Blaze Caller right now, I think we're good. We'll hold on to it. Because I didn't play an Elemental this turn, so if I pull Blaze Caller, I won't get the value from him. Well, there's the Flame Strike, cool. So we save ourselves this 3 damage. That's good. We'll play this out. How important? We're just going to do this. Because right now, there's no real rush to kind of draw deeper. I'm kind of waiting for the Alexstrasza. And then, you know, he's probably playing Burn Mage, right? Because there's Cabal Courier. Secret Mage doesn't play that, so we've confirmed. We're good. Well, they don't play Flame Strike either, right? So we're good. We know that he's playing Burn Mage or Arcane Mage, whatever. Some kind of fucked up mage, right? Cool. Okay, cool. So, you know, that deck does have a lot of value, so I make this trade and heal up. I'm just going to slow play it. Because I'll be able to go 4 or 6, at least 2 spells, 7 mana. I like the situation, it's not bad. But he's trying to draw into that late game stuff. Ooh, gosh. Okay, we'll do it. We'll do this. Oh man, I'm retarded. Don't do what I just did there. That was dumb. I played Radiant Elemental so that I could play Servant next turn, but I got blinded by the mana, available mana. I just fucking put him on a thing. So that was dumb. This is a dumb turn. Okay, well, maybe I guess it's not that dumb. And you can see I'm saving Shadow Visions because all my cards are anti-aggressive, right? So there's no, like, you know. I'll just remove it because I want to keep as many cards above 4 health as I can. So now we're just saving Shadow Visions for at least we're going to get much more late game value. And the board we have right now is can put a lot of pressure. So okay, so he's throwing fireballs this way, he's trying to get me low. Got me at 15. He can't kill me. Okay, like the best he can do is get me to 12. Okay, so we're just gonna heal up. He can't kill me. I mean, he got a fireball. He used 2 of his fireballs. So like, we're just gonna do this. Threaten lethal. Like, he can't kill me, right? I don't think he can. So there's no point in healing up there. He's throwing all that stuff at the face, but yeah, cool. So another quick win. So I mean, I guess this deck's doing pretty alright. You know, and what it is the mid-range bodies are difficult to deal with. Like, you need Nova plus or Frost Nova plus Doomsayer because you know you don't have the efficient removal for those size bodies. So man, I mean, Charles, your deck's looking pretty good. It's working pretty well. I mean, my changes were what they were, but okay, Aggro Druid. Remember, like I said, well, we are going first, but we do have a Cleric, and I just really think that this card is weak in the matchup, so we're going to let it go. If we didn't have the Cleric, maybe we would have kept it just to have a 1-drop on the play, but I don't know. I'm not sure. And since we don't know what he's playing, we're going to assume that he's playing an Aggro Druid, and we're going to just play the Cleric on the board. If you're tuning in, remember, you can find my deck list or more info on my Twitter. Snoriega671. Okay, he passed that turn, so we'll... Fuck it, I'm okay with double Cleric. Because I still don't know what he's playing. So I want to be efficient with my mana. I can dump a bunch of my cards. If I get 1 heal, if he does something that's not removal, okay, so he's gonna put a creature on the board. Oh, see, that's even a mistake. So okay, so now I know he's playing Token Druid. So now this board is... Well, now there are turns that scare me. Now I want the Holy Nova because I'm worried about the living mana. Oh. Okay, we're not playing Bitter Tide Hydra on that board. Okay. So the double cleric scares him. He doesn't want to deal damage. He doesn't have Wrath, right? Because he's playing Token Druid. Maybe as a swipe, but he doesn't want to keep one alive because he knows he's going to let me heal. And he can't put anything on the board that will prevent me from drawing 2 cards. So that is his issue right now. That's what he's scared of. He's going to have to. He'll probably drop and he already used Power of the Wild, so he probably has Mark of the Lotus or something in hand. So you probably see him drop the Pirate into a Mark of the Lotus into Hero Power and at least kill 1 Cleric. And even though that seems like a weak play, right? So there's the Pirate. So there's Mark of the Lotus. Oh no, double Pirate. Oh, okay. Not a bad decision. What is this? What are you doing now? Okay, there's the Mark. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, heal this. Draw a card off of it. Cool. Yeah, this matchup's not even about the Ungoro pack, so we can use Shadow Visions there, but we don't need it. Dang, we're on a roll. 4-0. 4-0. It's not bad. Think about cards there. See, like Mind Control is a great card, and I can understand playing Mind Control on tournament format, right? In a Conquest format, because you want like a late game answer, but on the ladder, most games you're not going to get the use of Mind Control, and there's just really no tempo behind it. You're spending your entire turn to do one thing, and most of the time, the things you can grab aren't going to be that strong unless you're grabbing Tyrion. But yeah, okay, so this may be where our run ends. If this is Quest Rogue, then we're just straight going to lose. I don't think we have anything in the deck that really fights for the board quick enough, but the way our hand looks now, this is actually pretty good. And I want to keep everything except the Shadow Visions, but since I don't know what my opponent's playing, and because I like the rest of the cards in the hand, I'll go ahead and keep it. It gives me some kind of flexibility, right? So, okay, turn 1, he passed it, but let's see. I don't know why he passed the turn 1. Because he still has that card. Okay, so it certainly is not Miracle Rogue. Miracle Rogue does not play this card. Okay, we're just going to be efficient and just remove this. Because now there's no way that he can remove, unless he goes coin, eviscerate, attack. Okay, nothing. Yeah, that's fine. Kind of worried about this card. I need the answer and I don't have the answer. So we're just going to... Oh, fuck, he dropped the Questing Adventure on the board. I might lose to that. Coin. Eviscerate. Oh. Oh, shit. I didn't see that. Okay, we'll take the death. I'll just put things on a board and we'll hope that he doesn't go too crazy, get, too wild with this Questing Adventure. Maybe he wants to do some trades or something. We got a 3-card advantage. We can afford to get rid of a card like It was really slow play. He's making a smart decision here. Slow playing those cards. Let's play this now, since there's never really going to be a better time to do that. So, every card he plays builds that, unless he wants to keep it at 4. He's not going to want to do that. He's going to build it. So the scary thing is we only have, well, I guess we have another death, but the scary thing becomes that there are going to be other threats in the game that are big that we have to deal with. And this, what normally would be a inconsequential card, has become a huge threat for us. That's tough, man. We're almost dead. So, go figure. Okay, well, I guess we'll kill this off. Just hope we live. We might be dying here. Email support, yes. Grab the random priest card. Oh gosh. Evil, man, evil. Okay, well, it's not the end of the world. We'll be able to clear this except for the Sherazin. Yeah, we'll do this now. Because the Priest of the Feast becomes a must kill here, and we're playing behind, so we kind of gotta put him in a situation where he wants to spend on oh man, he's gonna get a Sherazin again. It's tough. Because right now he's probably thinking about how best to dump his hand. Now the tricky thing about Sherazin is, yes, sure, you get to play it multiple times, but that means having multiple cards in hand and playing them on the board. It means overcommitting. It means playing big turns. And sometimes that pays off. Great. When it does, that's amazing. But a lot of the times, that's just, not what you want. So. Yes, okay. Cool. Sweet. Okay, so. Kill what we can. Let's just hope that's enough, right? So now he can't bring Sherazin back, right? Oh! Wow. That was wild, right? I can't hate on that, man. That was a wild play. Incredibly wild. So we don't really have the good spells to. Oh, gosh, everything is kind of weak here. I'll take that, I guess. Yep, okay, we'll do this. Still doesn't have enough to activate both Sherazins. Okay, well, maybe I guess now he does. 1, 2. Oh, yeah, he knows he should have activated that. 3. One more card. 4. It's fine. It's fine. We're not dead yet. We are not dead yet. So, okay, well, this has to die. Okay, there's no question about that. It has to die. We can kill this. This will be strong. We're going to go ahead and heal. Now, I'm not going to play the Elemental because at least with the board the way it stands now, he has to trade that out, right? So this is going to work out better for us. Yes, and kill that first, of course. Oh gosh, really? Oof. Oh. That was a big turn. We're dead here. There's nothing we can do to win. Let's look for something good. It was a good run, 4-1. It's not bad at rank 5, and the games were pretty cool. Challenged 2 mages. Mages was an easy enough matchup. We didn't need... Well, we played Priest of the Feast, okay? And we didn't need either Binding Heal or Greater Potion of Healing. So that was good. Let's just look real quick at what we challenged. Get an idea here. Elemental, we lost to that rogue. That was tough. He had a great start, I guess. And we beat 2 druids and a mage. Both druids were one druid was a weird druid, the other druid was an aggro druid. I think it played pretty well. And looking at the deck and looking at the cards that we didn't play, I think I'm pretty happy with the changes so far. We didn't really draw into a Nova, so I don't know how that would have helped out. Tolvir, Stone Shaper is okay. I didn't feel it was that strong. Tar Creeper was strong. Fire Plume Phoenix was strong. I like those cards. The weapon removal is up in the air. But I do think you do need weapon removal on the ladder. I think Pirate Warrior is prevalent. We didn't challenge Murlocs, but there's a bunch of classes that play weapons, and removing them is good. So yeah, I think double pain actually is pretty important. I'd rather have double pain than just 1 pain, but I could see dropping 1 for like a Binding Heal if you're gonna play another cheap spell, right? But yeah, so that is the list that I was playing. What I'll go ahead and do is I'll upload that list to my Twitter. Like I said, you can follow me on my Twitter here. And yeah, we will catch you next time on Getting Stoned.